Hello everyone, how's it going? Today is Monday, 27th of October, weekly reset day for Warframe, and we're gonna go over all the, change weekly reset changes this week on this game. Let's see. Neja Prime and Octavia Prime can be farmed right now. There's still the Wellness Undermine update. Navarus is still going on. The floof and like I think the 30 standard universal medallion is about to go away, so you better go get that. Okay, now this week we have Crimson Archon shard. I need that, you need that, everybody needs that, so we better get that. Um, oops, that's for later. That's for later. Now, for Steel Path Circuit, we have Zylok, Cyber, Dread, Despair, and Hate. I would suggest you go for Hate, then Dread, then Despair, then Cyber, then Zylok. Actually, no, you can go for Cyber before Despair if you like them slam builds. But yeah, that's my recommendation for the Steel Path Circuit. For now, over at Dormizon, we have Secondary Arcane Adapter, Kuva, Excelus Weapon Adapter, Forma Blueprint, Primary Arcane Adapter. Why would I take Arcane Adapter for Pathos Club? I have no idea. But yeah, that's what you have. Over at Tashan, we have KitKat, Riven Mod, and Well-Driven Cypher. Picking up our weekly Riven and Kuba from Iron Wake, Melariven, and a bit of Kuba. Over at Zaraman, Yunta, you can get a little bit more Kuba. These are your mod offerings for Nightwave this week. Make sure to get them. I think this is the last week of Nightwave. Finally, Bird 3 shiny treasure this week is Amber Archon Shard. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I'll pick it up, who knows. Now, moving on to the end game stuff. Let's see. This week's Deep Archimedes is Mirror Defense, Exterminate, and Assassination again. Global modifiers are max health reduced each time health damage is taken, ammo restored by drops, and gear is reduced by 75%. Okay, can't use gear anyway, and activating an ability inflicts 50 damage upon you. Oh, that it is something, I guess. Now, let's see. For mirror defense, we have each glyph inflicts a small amount of damage when collected. Okay. Slow moving immortal to very luminous drains health and energy from allies who gets too close. Okay. Enemies for the exterminate, enemies take 90% less damage from non-weak point hit. That is annoying. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endures reduced movement speed and parkour velocity. That is also annoying. Rupturing fragments replace shuffling fragment. It is what it is. Xmas units supports the fragmented tide and its final form. Okay. All enemies have overguard equal to 50% of their max health. That is annoying. Enemies' health slowly regenerates. That's not much as long as you can, just dish out enough damage. Now, for Temporal Archimedes, we have, let's see, Health Scrubber, Survival, Defense, and Exterminate. Okay, let's see. The first global modifier is Powerless. All abilities are disabled until the squad kills 50 enemies. Okay. Max ammo on all weapon reduced by 75%. Fine. Uh, what? Weapon ammo is reduced. Okay, this like weapon ammo on all weapons reduced by 75%. Then ammo restored by drops and gears is reduced by 75%. So I guess they don't want us to use our weapons or something. Then dull blade minus 50% melee combo chance. So no melee either. Fine, fine, fine. Now Health Scrubber. This has tech road enemies attempt to melee attack Health Scrubber, bursting into uh, on contact and increases Scrubber contamination by 33%. Okay, I don't see that usually. Enemy will only take damage if player is within 15 meter of them. Okay. Enemies take 95 less damage from non-heavy weapon. Enemy will drop heavy ammo pack and heavy weapon recall time is reduced by 5 seconds. So we are going to be using arc guns. Okay, let's see. Flare creates a field that disrupts player abilities while draining energy to boost player's health. Flare slowly loses health when no player is in the range. I don't like that, but okay. All enemies are replaced with Scaldra and moves much faster. Okay. Slow moving Immortal Duviri Luminous drains health and energy from allies who get too close. Okay, that's okay. Okay, for exterminate, enemy takes less 95% less damage from non-weak point hit. Annoying. Scaldra Harbingers are more numerous and move more quickly. Annoying. M4 gas blankets the level enemy may drop filter that can provide temporary repressive. Okay. It's a bit annoying, but hey, it can be done. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see the old PC. What we got for old PC. Now, this gift, Arcane or Kuba. I would go for Arcane because they don't really interact with the ribbon thing that much. This is power gain, melee crit chance, armor. I would go for the ability strength, drop chance booster or topaz archon shard. Definitely drop chance booster because that's what I need. Arcane enhancement or ribbon would go for the Arcane because I have to get the ribbon, unlock the ribbon, and it might not be the thing I want. Then and even if I get the thing I need to reroll. Too much effort, too much effort. Let's see. Magnetic Menace. Every fifth ability cast applies a magnetic status effect on an enemy in front of you within 50 meters. Just one enemy? Attack from Spectre or Companion have a 75% chance to cause radiation status. Weak point kills have chance to generate a universal orb. I think I'll go with Letty on this one. And this one, 2 Arcane or a Forma. I think I would go for a Forma because that's a build Forma. No quarter. Melee attack speed. Spectre and Companion gains 250 damage plus damage. On energy pickup, increase ability range by 10% for 10 seconds. Yeah, I would go for the Bordered Horizon, Kuva or Affinity Booster. Depends on what you want. If you have things to level up, I guess you could use the Affinity Booster. And finally, this is Melee Arcane Adapter or Arcane Enhancements. Go for the Arcane Adapter. Arcane Enhancement you can get easily, but Arcane Adapter you need to use a lot of standings and stuff. That's what I feel like. But yeah, that is all for the weekly stuff. Thank you for watching and please take care. Bye bye.